Alright, we are bringing an updated April 2019 my pure Blue Eyes deck. Its focus is just for concentrating on Blue Eyes. Whatever else happens. It does have the Guard Dragon build, so let's get to it. I got a special guest, my son Sayawaya.
Hi.
So, yeah, let's see the cuteness. Oh, stuffs. I knocked him out. So, we run what?
3 Blue Eyes White Dragons.
3, because that is guaranteed for any Blue Eyes deck. Then we're gonna put these up here, because I'll show some concentrations with you. What else will we run?
We won 3 Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon.
It's a free card on the field to show vanilla, and you get your special summon. Perfect. What else we got, bro?
We got 2 Dragon Spear over White.
Easy said. You can bring this out with the other card in the deck, which is why we run 2. Thinking about putting 3 in here, just for bringing out more and getting rid of back row. If there's back row, if not, it's just to bring him out. So Blue Eye still stays in the deck, or at least 1 in hand. What else we got?
We run 1 Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon.
Alright, easy said. Everybody knows what that does.
Then we run 1
Arc Break.
Brave Dragon.
Alright, everybody knows what that does. The package, which is tag partner.
And then we run 1
Ampharage. Goliath. So basically, you know the combo. Send both of these to the grave. He special summons any dragon, so he summons any 7 or 8 dragon. With this combination, you can bring him out to lock him out of their special deck, out of their extra deck, or you can use him to bring Spirit. You can use Dragon Shrine, send Spirit to the graveyard. Since Spirit counts as the normal, you can send Art Break. Art Break can bring back Spirit. Simple. Or Blue Eyes. You're going to focus on bringing Blue Eyes. You need at least 1 vanilla Blue Eyes on the deck for a reason when we get to the traps. What we got, bro?
We run 2 the White Stone of Legend.
Alright, this one gets the Blue Eyes to hand.
Then we run 2 the White Stone of
Ancients.
Ancient.
This is the better card for this deck because you can use this. And what's the other card we have? The last level 1 tune.
Then we run 3 Sage with Eyes of Blue.
And this has been perfect combination. With these 2 cards, you can summon this, send it for Linkuriboh. You get his effect. At the end of the turn, you get to special summon any Blue Eyes card. Does not have to be Blue Eyes White Dragon. It can be Spirit. Most of the times we're targeting Spirit. Whether you go second or first, we're trying to bring out Spirit. Sage, the same thing. He brings out any Blue Eyes card. So you can summon this, send him to send this to the graveyard to bring out Spirit. At the end turn, you can bring out another Spirit. Then you can tag out. If they have something, you can tag into Blue Eyes. Or you can just search out Blue Eyes to get that Blue Eyes to the field. He will have you search. And you get a Blue Eyes in hand. You need it for alternative. That basically rounds up our monsters.
Time for the spell card.
Now for the spells.
We run 1 Polarization.
1 Poly. What goes
1
with
Dragon
it?
Mirror.
1 Dragon's Mirror just in case they're in the graveyard.
And the Claw of
Hermos.
Heroes.
And we run these because, you know, we want to concentrate on Blue Eyes fusions. You can bring out Blue Eyes Ultimate, Blue Eyes Alternative, Twin. If you have them in hand, dump them, get them in the graveyard. If they're in the graveyard, you can also fusion summon 1 Blue Eyes Ultimate. If you have Dragon's Mirror, you can Dragon's Mirror the ones you just sent. You have 2, now you have 2 Blue Eyes Ultimate to the field. You can do so much with this. If you have 2 Blue Eyes in hand, you can send them for Twin Burst on the field. Then Dragon's Mirror with the other Blue Eyes on hand on infield already, and the one that you just send to bring out Ultimate. Then we got Claw of Hermos. This just adds more power. I've been playtesting online. Basically, you summon alternative. The combo with this will be Claw of Hermos with alternative and Blue Eyes in hand. Special summon alternative by revealing. Then that's in hand. You can play Claw of Hermos, send him into the extra Blue Eyes to the grave. Then you're bringing out the fusion, the Red Eyes Black Dragon Sword. then equipping him to him. So the sword will power him up by a easy 1,000+. Then since he's a dragon and the blue eyes and the graveyard and the dragon, that's another 1,000 on top. Basically, out of a 3-card combo, you're making alternative on the field have 5,000 attack. Like we like power. That's what we run.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Run to the
We see this so often, so we're running
the
2. We're trying to
Waking
keep the deck at 40. You discard any card. You can just discard a tablet. And you're basically searching out the blue eyes and alternative. So you could let that tag team go off from there. What else we got?
We run
Right.
3 world.
For revival and the combo, it's just a 2-card combo. You would need Legacy Guard Dragon, World Legacy Guard Dragon, and the best combo for this one would be Tablet, because he will search out the blue eyes. You could keep cycling. You already know the combo. Your hand gets plus because you're searching out the blue eyes, while going into your link play big monster, that lets you draw 4 and then put back 3. So it's 1 revival. So we incorporated that just in case if you do happen to draw that. If not, it's also a plus later on. Like, it's just extra power on the field.
We run 3 Return of the Dragon Lords.
You gotta have 3. That's the... Damn it, I forgot his name, but he's a big blue eyes player. Says for all the Kaiba men, you have to run 3
I mean,
Return of Lord of
Kaiba?
Dragons. Yes, Black Kaiba. Good job. We be watching you, bro, and we love you. Love your videos and everything. More so that we're old school. I'm old school, and I love Blue Eyes, and I like seeing him everywhere.
Blue Eyes.
Showing them old school can still hold it down.
Blue Eyes is awesome.
What else we got?
We got 1 Monster
Staple.
Reborn.
Monster Reborn, bring back anything.
We got 1 for 1.
You have a dragon in your hand or anything that's useless in your hand, you can discard it, bring out a tablet, go from there.
And then we run 1 dragon.
And we got 1 dragon shrine. Like I said, we're trying to keep it at 40. If you have a preference, you want to add more, you can go ahead. But basically with this, you can 2-card combo. You can send Spirit to the graveyard, it counts as a normal. Then send Art Break. Art Break at end turn will bring back Spirit. Like, you don't have to focus on Amperage. Like, you can do other things. And our deck focuses on Blue Eyes White Dragon. What else we got?
We got
Draw power.
We got the last spell card. 3 trade-ins.
Alright, we got those level 8s. Got to get them into grave, right?
Yeah.
Draw more cards, draw power. Got to keep it consistent. You could do so much with this. You can, even if you have the 2 blue eyes in hand and alternative, special summon alternative, blue eyes in your hand, trade them in. You can draw 2 cards. If you draw into a Return of Dragon's Lord, that blue eyes comes to the field. You have 2 8s on the field. And then we want our blue eyes on the field. We don't want to exceed. We don't want to do nothing. We want that blue eyes on the field. Why?
Because now we run the trap cards. Now we have 2.
Because we're going to finish this deck off with 2. Still trying to get 1 more. Ultimate Creature of Destruction. Whether it's any... As long as it's Blue Eyes White Dragon. So you normal summon or special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Also includes alternative. You can special summon this from your deck. I mean from your graveyard to the field. So 1 combo would be... You can send this to the grave. You can chuck for Melanie, get alternative and blue eyes from your hand. Special summon alternative because you have blue eyes, the other vanilla in your hand. You're getting this back from the graveyard and setting it. So it's a plus. And it's like having 4 because you can use them each once. And then its other effect is if you special summon it, blue eyes, when you bring this card from the graveyard to the field, that's a once per turn. And what else we got to help our blue eyes be beasts? To be ultimate creatures. Old school, baby. Old school. We run 3 of these bad boys. If you control a level 7 or higher normal monster, it has to be Blue Eyes White Dragon. When a monster will be summoned, does not say special or normal, it's just summoned point blank. Or a spell trap card activated, you can negate the activation or the summoning, and if you do, destroy that card. You have 3 of these on the field, you can bring out Blue Eyes White Dragon. Like I said, with the combination, with the stones, you can bring out Blue Eyes, have them on the field. The whole deck concentrates on bringing Blue Eyes to the field, so you have ultimate control over the field. Nothing will be happening to him. They have summon anything, they play anything, negate, destroyed. and it's a counter trap unless they have something else to counter that. So you can go second or first. It's all up to you. Now we're gonna go to extra deck. We did get hit. They took out dark matter, but we're gonna work. We're focusing on blue eyes anyways. So what we got? 2. Still waiting. We're waiting for the other support to come out. Blue eyes ultimate alternative dragon. I know I'm probably saying it wrong, but the one where you send 3 blue eyes to the graveyard, and if one's alternative, you can pop up to 3 cards from their turn onto their field, and it's unaffected by opponent's card effects and can be destroyed. So they have to just powerhouse it. What else we got for the blue eyes package?
1.
Twin burst. You can contact fuse if you have 2 blue eyes on the field. Like I said, with other combinations, you can bring alternative, regular blue eyes. You can contact fuse. You can send both of them to the graveyard to bring twin burst to the field. He cannot be destroyed by battle, and at the end of the turn of the battle, if the monster wasn't destroyed that he was attacking, or it was attacking him, you can remove it from play. Neo, if he attacks at the end of the damage calculations, if he's the only one on the field, which happens often, you can just discard another blue eyes and have him attack again. And the reason we run 2 is because once he attacks the first turn at the damage count, you send the other Neos to the graveyard. He counts as a return of the Dragon Lords in the graveyard. You can remove him from play if he's targeted, destroyed, or anything happens to him. You can remove the other one due to his effect from the grave to protect the first one. And then you can just attack again. If they're wide open, that's 9,000, that's game. What's the last card for the fusions? And we need this for Claw of Hermos, Red Eyes Darkness, Red Eyes Black Dragon Sword. You have to have a monster field. Don't forget, if you special summon this and you have no monsters on the field and they do, it equips to them and they're going to get all that power. You must have him. You must have a monster to play him. Alright, that's for the fusions. What else we got?
1 blue eye spirit dragon.
Spirit, you know what that does. Negates the graveyard, and you can tag into any other dragon light. And his normal tag team partner is Azurai Silver Dragon. Freaking protects them all, and he summons a dragon from the graveyard if it gets to that, unless they stop you. And what's rounding up for he's basically a part of the guard dragon combo. You're gonna go into all your guard dragon plays, bring him out to negate something, and then continue with the combination. You already know. Watch the other videos. There's a whole bunch of YouTubers doing it. Now we're going to the Exceeds. What 2 Exceeds we run? Heretic, Dragon, Overlord. Because you can make the 2 8s, and then if you have dragons in your hand but you want them in the graveyard for Dragon's Mirror or anything, you can detach and then pop cards on their field. So if you have a good field, like let's say you have 3 blue eyes on the field, but they have back row or monsters, you can leave your blue eyes on the field for the support with the champion's vigilance or ultimate creature, and then you just discard him. You can tribute your all the cards in your monsters in your hand or on the field that you have to spare, and pop all their cards, and then go from there. The staple, Hope Harbinger, two level 8s. You want to negate magics, and again, normally you're bringing him out to end up the combination with him with Red Hot. So then you have your negates, your negate anything, your negate magic, and whatever else you want to bring out. You can bring out multiple things that have a combo. And it sucks that we got hit. And now we're just ending up the link combos, which is basically for the guard dragons. You know, you run your 1 link Karibo, your Alps, your Pistes, and Agrippine. And it's the basic combos for the tablet guard dragon combo. And then, you know, after you go into your first 2, your first 1, normally it's him. You bring out Elves, Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, then you're summoning tablet, then you're going into your Staryuja Skull Dread for the first one. Then you finish off the combination depending on your hand. You go into your second, and you're also powering up his other effect is any monster special summon to a zone he points to gets powered up. So normally if you could get off a full guard dragon combo, all your monsters is powered up. They're beefy as hell, and I like power. I don't know about you, but we like a lot of power. There's a lot of synchro power that goes into this, and I think I just make it pure, and I'm planning on going to regionals. Might change up a card or 2. Our side deck we're working on, it's not really changed much, and It's just cards that help support us. We're not concentrating on stopping other cards, which we should. But I still have other cards to finish. But for now, we're going to end this with...
Our new game.
We just got our Japan English version. So we're going to go and get into Legacy of the Duelists.
Yay!
We're going to be occupying them all time. Thanks for my special guest.
Like and subscribe.